Feels like a good one. Dig in circles. Yeah. Yeah. That. Whew, sun glare. That is a nice bluegill. It's a good way to start the day. We got a couple of guys out here with us today. We got Ben from Milwaukee, who's a nice junkie, and then we got, you all know, Sean Cox, who's part of our new Lost Boys Outdoors. He's from Big Lake, Minnesota. We're scattered out here today, chasing down these big bluegills, and we're going to be doing a night bite little show tonight too, chasing down some crappies. We'll be out in a heated hub and just a couple of guys drinking some beer and catching some crappies. So off to a good start. In the meantime, we're going to try to hook up some of these bad boys and get after it. A little bit warmer today. We're actually above zero. It's supposed to be like 10, but the wind's not too bad, so it feels a little warmer than that. It's been below zero for, I don't know, 8 or 9 days, but yeah, good start. We're going to keep swinging. Hooked up again. It has been a really good morning so far. I would say the average fish right now is 8 1/4, 8 1/2, with some upper 9s mixed in, 9 1/2, 9 3/4. I don't think we've hit the 10-inch mark yet, but we're close. Just solid fish, well built all around, long and tall. And we're sitting on a slope again, right off the backside of an island. Not quite out into that 25-foot basin. We're kind of in that 16 to 18 range. So these fish like to sit on the slope and kind of move back and forth around it all day. And when it gets to be a little bit later towards sunset, we're going to move up a little bit where it flattens out on about 10 to 12 feet. And those bigger bluegills, make no mistake about it, are predatory fish, and they'll go up there to hunt. And the bite doesn't last very long. It's if you get an hour, you're lucky. It's usually more like a half hour, but the quality is really, really good. It's important to focus in on those bite windows and get them dialed in so you kind of know what time you need to get out there and get your holes drilled. And I like to let them sit for 15 minutes or so and let the commotion die down, get the machine shut off, get it nice and quiet up there so you're ready when those bigger fish come in. It's all about taking advantage of that opportunity. Another good fish. Get out of there. Get out of there. I tell you, out of all these years I've been doing this, I'm still too lazy to reach down and pull that deucer out, and it's cost me a few times, but more often than not that I get them wrangled out of there. That is a stud bluegill right there, folks. Pushing the 10 mark for sure. Look at how wide that fish is. Look at the ear tab. If you want to know how big a fish is on camera, always look at the ear tab. It'll tell you, give you a good idea anyway. I tell you, it's not been a slam fest, but I wouldn't say it's slow by any means. Pretty steady, and they're quality fish, as you can see. And we're still on that slope. Not quite out in the basin, but more on that slope. We haven't moved up yet. We got another probably 2 hours before we do that, and we don't want to move right now because we are on great fish, good quality fish. Fish on. That's a little ear, but I tell you, the program today has been, you've been getting these 3 and 4 fish that come in, and it's getting them to compete. When they start firing up at the same time, you're going to get bit. When they're coming in onesies, it's taking some coaxing, but you get them to come in these little wolf packs and get them to fire up on you, you're going to get one of them, because it's a straight up competition to eat at that point. That one's probably the smallest one of the day so far, but still a good eater. right, who we got in here?
Here we go.
It's like Ben's on him. It's a nice eater.
I have big hands too, so it's a really nice fish.
We got Benny here from Milwaukee fishing with us.
How's it going, guys?
Benny, how deep are you fishing, man?
About 17 feet, and it chases up about 4 feet off the bottom.
Did he come in by himself? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, we're just getting started. So hopefully they get bigger throughout the day. Fish on. That's a little ear, but I tell you, the program today has been, you've been getting these 3 and 4 fish that come in, and it's getting them to compete. When they start firing up at the same time, you know you're going to get bit. When they're coming in onesies, it's taking some coaxing, but you get them to come in these little wolf packs and get them to fire up on you, you're going to get one of them. Because it's a straight up competition to eat at that point. That one's probably the smallest one of the day so far, but still a good eater. Tell you, we moved up onto this shallower flat here. We pulled out of the 18 to 20 foot of water. There were still a few fish out there, but it's a nice fish too. It was just getting to be that point where we wanted to get up on our shallow spot before these bigger fish moved up here. There's a few up here already. That's a solid 8 1/4, 8.5 maybe. Yeah, it's only about a 50, 60 yard area of flat that comes out of the main basin. It's not very big, so the point is we wanted to get up here and drill our holes, get all of our noise settled, so before these bigger fish moved in, and there's already a few up here. Make no mistake about it, they're coming up on these mud flats to feed. They're predatory fish. I know a lot of people don't think of panfish as predatory fish, but some of these bigger ones are. And it's like I said, the bite windows can be very, very short. The sun is just now starting to hit the trees. I'm hoping for at least an hour of good hook sets. If not, it is what it is. We tried, right? But and once that sun goes down, we're actually going to go back to the cabin, grab some food, and come back out for a nighttime crappie bite. So that'll be a lot of fun. We got a big hub shack set up, got some lights going on in there, drink some beer, and hopefully catch some crappies. So yeah, let's hope for a bigger pie plate though. We got a 10-inch fish today that hit the bump board 10 on the head. A lot of 9 3/4, a ton of 7 to 8.5, 8 3/4 inch fish. Perfect eaters. No shortage of fish today, so that's good. We made it above 0. I think it topped out at 10, which is fantastic. The wind's not too bad. Just a beautiful day here in the North Woods to get out and catch some really nice bluegills with good buddies too. Thought he was bigger than he was. He was fighting pretty good. Just another eater. Quite a few of these today, but it beats not catching anything. I tell you, it's been a great mix of fish. Honestly, 7 to 10s today. cannot complain about that. I kind of ventured off by myself out here a little bit further on the flat, and I left the two homeboys, Sean and Ben, alone. So I should probably go check on them guys, because I think they got a 30 rack of hams with them. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Hooked up. Just never gets old. Probably sick of hearing me talk about it. It's just a really good day. That's all. I really need to go join my buddies over there. But you never leave fish in the hole. Never leave fish in the hole. Mm-mm. Cox is hooked up. Oh yeah. It's that time. The sun is at the trees and the big boys come out to play. Hell of a fish right there. Where'd you get that one on? That's what we've been using. It's the right color.
With a waxy.
Attaboy. We usually get about a 20 to 30 minute window where we get these big fish that move up onto these mud flats at sunset. So we're gonna ride it out, then go get some chow and head back out for crappies. I really love this shallow water bite. It's just a lot of fun. And there's just not a lot of room for air. Not much water in between your hole and the bottom of the lake. But these big bruisers just peruse the stuff and hunt before the sun goes down. That is a toad right there. Yes, sir. Sean just got a nice one over there in the hub. And we have to get right back down there because we don't have a lot of time to spare in this bite window. Solid fish. Boy, that one just came in and smoked it. It was in a pack of like 3 or 4 fish, and he was the trailing hind teat there, and he just raced up, beat them all to this bait, and it's a nice one. Oh yeah, beautiful bluegill. Look at that. Gosh, I don't know how you can't love these fish. Yeah, walleyes are awesome. Pike running tip-ups can be a blast, but pound for pound, the way these things fight and dig circles and the coloring on them, and there's just so many ways you can, approach and attack them. So many fun ways. They've got me hooked for life, I tell you. I think, if I had to put a number on it, I don't know, 85% of my winter fishing is for panfish, especially bluegills, and I love big crappies too. We get a ton of time on those. But right here, that's what does it for me. Just a beautiful fish, man. Keep her swinging. Another solid saddlefish. It's actually nice out now. We can actually get out of the shacks and do some hole hopping, cover some ground like the good old days. It's been about 2 weeks since we've been able to do that with any dignity anyways. Nice little gill. Gilly gilly. I know I'm trying to get some peace and quiet over in my shack and hear a bunch of yelling over here. I don't know. Let's go check it out. Well, I'll be. This guy can catch big bluegills. That's a tanker, dude. Look at the colors on that thing.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous.
Love it. Hell yeah. See if he gives us a tail wag.
See ya.
Right on. How did that one react, dude? I've been seeing them come in like those bigger fish in singles, and it's like they just appear. They're just there.
Yeah, it's like they're not on the bottom today. They're up off the bottom, suspended. They're fishing anywhere from like 3 to 4 feet off the bottom. They're just coming and cruising high, and you'll just be jigging, and you won't see them come off the bottom. They'll just appear out of nowhere, and then there, and you work them. You either get bit or not. A lot of short bites today, but it's fun. It's just poof! All of a sudden, you got a fish on your bait out of nowhere.
You know what we need? We need like at least 3 or 4 of those puffs to show up and get some competition going.
Absolutely.
To get them to chew.
Absolutely. If we had a little bit of competition where they're fighting over it, it'll turn them on a little bit more. Definitely would help.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we're going to keep swinging regardless.
Absolutely.
Cox just got one over here. No, all we're doing is we got 4 or 5 guys spread out on the saddle, and we're just covering ground. This is just like a panfish highway. Would be a good way to put it. They cruise up and down here looking to do one thing. That's to feed. This is a nice eater right there.
You get some big ones mixed with these small ones too.
Got it. I mean, they got to eat too, bro.
One more fish down there. I'm going back.
Don't let us get in your way. Billy's hooked up. This is a heck of a lot of fun catching bluegills like this, man.
Look at that one. That's a pretty fish. Good eater size fish. Look at the colors
on that puppy, man. The Widowmaker. Nice, man.
I'll let that guy go.
Never gets old, does it?
No.
I don't know about his hat, though, folks.
Oh, hey, no.
I swear
You're
fish
in
away.
Wisconsin here, buddy.
But look at that toter. What'd you get that on?
Scud missile.
Liking that vertical program, man. I think it's just easier for him to come and suck in, you know, without much effort. Solid. Feels like another decent fish. Tell you, they're just cruising up and down this saddle. We got about 30 holes drilled, and we're just working the grid right now. Nice fish. Nice, well built. Look at the colors on that baby. Heck yeah. It's another good day here on day number 2 for the Lost Boys trip. Finally some good weather. Keep swinging. All right, we are back here, day 2 of our adventure with the Lost Boys. And we've got great weather, finally. Supposed to be 20 plus degrees today, sun, no wind. And we're parked up on what I like to call a panfish highway, which is a saddle. And there's plenty of fish up here this morning. So again, I picked the wrong angle to film in with the sun, but I don't want to move because we're in a pretty good spot. So pretty simple method. This is just a mud saddle with a few spots on a spot. And what I mean by that is it's an overall flat of about 15 to 17 feet for about 100 yards, 150 yards flat. But there's little divots, which, you know, could be 18 feet, or there's little high spots, which could come up to as much as 12, 13 feet. So we're fishing around those high spots right now. As the day progresses and we get to midday, it'll probably be more finding those little divots to fish in. But so far, good sized fish up here. Keeping it really simple again with Scud missile vertical presentation. That's been the program for the last couple of days now, with 2 crushed waxies. And if there's fish on the screen, of course, I'm dropping down and trying to keep it about a foot above them to get them to come up and climb the ladder to chase. If there's no fish on the screen, I'm dropping down to the bottom and I'm pounding the bottom to stir up that silt and create silt puffs that bring these bigger panfish in to investigate. So I'm going to walk around here a little later and see how all the rest of the fellas are doing. We got 3 more guys out here with us today, and yeah, stay tuned. I'm getting my steps and walking back and forth filming his fish. He's on him over here. Still on the Widowmaker, or did you switch?
Nope, it's the one.
How deep is it here? You're still on the saddle, aren't you?
15,
Yeah.
15 feet.
It's right on the edge, right behind him. He's right on the edge of the saddle. Right behind him is a basin. It's 25, 26 feet. It's a pretty quick drop off the step here.
I've been taking my waxies and hooking them once through the head, and then I kind of flip that up and thread it back down over that hook, kind of cover the hook a little bit, and then pinch that tail. Slides out.
Yeah, that's money.
They can't stay off it.
That's money. And the way they're biting today, they're coming up and just nipping the tail. So a vertical presentation is outproducing the horizontal presentation today. See, this is what happens when you leave people alone. I mean, the fish are fighting right now. The guys are taking a beer break. And for the love of Christ, it's hams. I mean, if it was a Busch Light or, God forbid, even a Coors Light, maybe, but it's fucking hams.
It's calisthenics.
It's
building arm strength to catch fish.
No, I mean, I guess I can buy that, but
and we need some nutrients too. I mean, it's pork chop in a can. So
I mean, I think Packer fans everywhere are kind of looking at you funny right now, Bill, drinking hams.
Well, there is that, but at least it's not light beer.
We accept everybody.
This is true. This has been everybody. This is Ben's first time out with us. He's a big fella. He's sitting over there in the hub.
Nice and warm.
Beautiful day, isn't it, though, folks?
Gorgeous.
Couldn't ask for a better Northwest Wisconsin day.
You got that right, homie. Set the hook on another good one.
You got another palm sizer today. Good fish.
A healthy fish. Hold that puppy up. Quintessential bluegill pose. That's a solid fish, man. Nice one.
Yeah. Again, came in high off the bottom again. 4 feet off the bottom. Anything that's coming straight off the bottom is little. All these bigger fish are suspended up like 3-4 feet and just jig high, and they just show up out of nowhere.
It's kind of been the program so far, but we are in the middle of the day. That may change as we get a little closer to the magic hour here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cox hasn't moved in like 20 minutes, so I know he's catching fish over there. This dude's probably got a pile of these in his shack. He's going to eat good. By the way, for all you guys that have been doing this YouTube stuff, ooh, that's a nice fish. For like ever, I have a newfound respect for you because it's hard to get these hook sets and all these fish and chasing around people when they're hooked up and the editing stuff. And I'm not even professional at it. It's still a pain in my ass, but I really like doing it. So I can see how you get addicted to doing it and sharing some tactics and different pointers and stuff. But yeah, hats off to you. I got a newfound respect for y'all. We're still on nice gills here. They really haven't stopped since we drilled our first hole. We've had a few slow patches, but even the slow patches are slow but steady. Just nice fish. Keep swinging. We're at that time. It's magic hour. Sun is at the trees, and the big bluegills have moved up onto these shallow mud flats. Make no mistake about it. These are big predatory fish. They're up here to do one thing, and that's to eat. It's a pretty good way to end a day right there if that's how it ends.